Hello there fellow modelers, Steve here. Today's video will be an update on me entries for the Kursk group build, an update on me Catalina for the flying boat group build, an update on me, what am I on now? Well, I've started Tactical Jackalope's Recce build, and it's going slowly, and I've started the World War I group build from Aston M1965. So first on, it's pouring down a rain outside. I think we're getting the back end of Hurricane Bertha, which has been affecting all yours over the pond in the States and Canada. Right, so we'll start off with me Kursk group build, and I'll have to move me camera. Right, I'll zoom in there. Now this is me Stuka GU87. Both coats of paint are on. Ignore that tube sticking out of its nose. I've just got a bit touching up to do on the bottom and a bit on the sides, and then it'll be ready for the markings, and the guns have got to go on. I'll give you a look at the guns. Well, these are they'll be upside down. Where are we? There we are. They're the guns that go on each wing. They look like real killers, them. Right, so I'll just give you a quick look underneath at the colour scheme underneath there. Yellow wing tips, and that's like an aircraft blue bottom. And there is two pilots in there, but you obviously can't see them because it's all taped up at the moment. I haven't painted the aerial. I'll have to do that. So that's the Stuka. And the tank, that's coming along as well. I've just got a few bits and bobs to touch up with them. I've got the what do they call them? Wheel nuts to keep the wheels on. They're to go in there. I haven't put them on yet. And I think I've got the headlight to put on, and the stores on the back, and the tyres, the tracks, which I'll put on last. And I did them the way I did with the one with the Rommel's half track, staple them together. Because what was it? I think it was Greg Huff who's doing the World War I group build. Hi there, Greg. With Charlie, he's made I don't know whether it's a male or a female World War I tank. And he had trouble with tracks because they're the rubber band ones, and he said I melted them to try and melt them together, and they just melted away. So he stuck them, and there's a gap at the bottom, but he says he's going to put it on a diorama so you won't see that. I suppose that's the trouble with the rubber band tracks. So that's up to there. And there's some markings to put on in there as well. Now I'll show you the diorama. I've just started it. There it's there. What these are here, bits of polystyrene. They'll represent not mountains but mounds of grass, as I've looked at the photos of Kursk. And that's what it is, it's mound. This will all be covered in grass, so you won't really notice them. And I've got some bushes on order from eBay to put there to take sort of the bareness off it. And what will be the scenario will be the tank will be here, and the Stuka will be on. I'm thinking of putting it on a tripod, you know, the plastic tripods you used to get with Airfix and Matchbox, or a bit of longer bit of pole, and it'll be sort of up there attacking the tank, and I'm debating whether to make the tank disabled or not. I'm not sure, I haven't got that far yet. But I've got, what's the date now? I think it's the 10th. There's about 2 weeks left of the group build, so I should finish it. Now that Mike C's finished his, and it's brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. Who else has finished theirs? Old Git Mike. Alright there, Mike. He's finished his Tiger. I was watching that last night, and that's good. So that's the diorama. Like I say, that's basic. I was just sticking them bits on last night. I'll give you that. That's what it'll look like from the bottom. It doesn't look much at the moment, but once it's covered, it'll be okay. Now, what have I got next? Right, Charlie's World War One group build. Now I've started the Albatross D3. Basically, they're just the fuselages glued together and the propellers on. But that's coming. I may have got to the 11th of November to start that. And once I get the fuselage sanded down, everything will go easy after that. The wings, but the struts will be the hard part. So I've made a biplane before and I had some bother with it. Right, what next? Ian's US Scale Modelers Adversaries group build. There's the Sea Fury put together. Now for it's PM Models that's originated. This originally from Turkey, but it's discontinued now. The panel lines look good, and I can't see any. There's some joins there, but they'll be covered in. I'll have to fill them in a bit, but the lines is okay. And it's basic inside the cockpit, but I've never really did anything with that. So that's the Sea Fury. Now the MiG, the Airfix one. This, now I was trying they're just in bits and pieces of painting the jet intake there, and I've done the wings, which are there. Now I tried and dry fitted the fuselage together with the wings, and it's not going to need any filler at all. It's fantastic. I can't believe how well it fits. And the panel lines, like I say, this is new tooling, because Charlie did say that his went together fantastic as well. There's plenty of panel lines on, and they just look very crisp, no flash at all. This will turn out good, especially with the camouflage on, because Ian sent us a message and he says it's a good idea for the group build, but you normally just see MiGs in a bare metal finish, so it'll be good to see it with the camouflage, the way the North Korean camouflage. Right, the Recce group build. I've got the fuselage glued together. This is just a quick video of this, because I was zooming in. There we go now. This is the fuselage of the Liberator Mk IV, which is a B-24D. And that's got loads of raised panel lines, rivets. It's full of them. It's a bit like the Shackleton kit that I've got, both made by Revel, of course. I haven't done anything with filling the gaps in yet. It was just a bit of a battle getting it put together with the wheel bit there, and the cockpit floor, and the upper gun turret. It did move when I glued it together, but now it doesn't for some reason. 9 minutes, that's quick. Ah, the Catalina, yes. Forgot about that. Because Lenny's been asking how this is, because he's doing his Sunland, and that's fantastic. Now I've painted the bottom with the diluted paint with some thinners, and it's went on better, a lot better than the wing did. Right, I'll turn it over. I'm going to get a look at, that's a head-on view. There's the side view. There's another side view. And I don't want to put it down. And that's the top view. There's obviously a bit touching up to do on the, well, the de-icing boot is on the main wing, but it's not on the rudder and the tail planes yet. Oh, I can really see the difference in that. I hope it comes out right. It's terrible painting white. Then he had trouble with it, and he was at the spray gun, but I put it on by brush. And like I say, when I did the bottom of the plank wing, it went on like tar. But I've managed to dilute it a bit, and it seems to have went on a lot better. So that's my Catalina, and that ends. There's the Flying Boat group build and the Kursk group build, both end in this month, so I should have them finished. I'll go back to right, so that's my video for quick Catalina update, and I'm getting on with my Kursk group build and it stopped raining. So I hope you're having a good time out there. Happy modelling, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye now.